What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. So today I wanted to make a video talking about the Fortnite Battle Pass. Now, I'm not going to be talking about the exact same thing that I usually talk about on this channel, going over the idea of exclusivity returning or the idea that I want to see it returning, not saying it is returning, but it would be nice if these things return and the trend of Renegade Raider and Battle Passes going forward would return. I think that would be nice, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. What I'm going to be talking about is the idea that the Fortnite Battle Pass, even with all the recent changes that they've done to it, is still an incredibly outdated battle pass system in comparison to other games in the industry. So what do I mean by that? Let's just get right into it. So if we look at the games that I'm talking about, Halo Infinite and Marvel Rivals, these two games do it a lot better than Fortnite or a lot of other games. And it's kind of a shame, especially Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite has had the best battle pass system in the industry as far as I'm aware. Maybe there's other games that have the same system as well, but from what I can tell, I have not seen it anywhere. I have not seen this system done in any other game. And the system I'm talking about here, pretty much the way it works is they have every single battle pass that they've ever sold available at all times. It could have been sold 4 years ago. It does not matter. You could still go back and purchase the season 1 battle pass and it's there. It is great. It's available at all times. You could choose whichever battle pass you want to buy and grind through at any time. And if you do purchase one, there is absolutely no expiration date. And this right here is the big thing right here. The lack of expiration date is the best part about this, in my opinion, because if you purchase a battle pass and you miss out on it, sure, you could say that was like an investment or whatever, but I just think that that's still stupid to have in the game. And it just makes it so if you purchase the battle pass on the last week or something, because I don't know, you don't play the game as much as other people, for an example, well, good luck. You're gonna have to buy tiers. And it just seems like they're really trying to get you to spend more and more money. It just pushes a little too hard, you know? It just pushes a little too hard, in my opinion. Marvel Rivals, it doesn't have as good of a system as Halo Infinite, but it has that same system where if you purchase a battle pass, there's no expiration date. And I think that that is the absolute peak. That should be the standard going forward with battle passes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired of battle passes in every single game at this point. I've played so many games and every single one of them has a battle pass now. Didn't used to have a battle pass, especially older games like Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, Call of Duty, if we're talking about Call of Duties from the past, obviously I'm not talking about the most recent one or anything like that. I'm talking about in general. Call of Duty has not had a battle pass until Fortnite became popular. Same for Rainbow Six Siege. So many other games do the same thing. I mean, Halo Infinite, as I mentioned, that didn't have a battle pass. Everything has a battle pass now. And the reason it should have no expiration date is because of that. If there's so many different games and if you want to play other things, you can't. You just cannot if you want to actually get everything. If you have no expiration date, and that's one thing. You could still purchase a battle pass and there's no problem. You don't have to stress about it. You don't have to do anything. I mean, okay, you could say it's just a battle pass. It's not that serious. But at the end of the day, what does this hurt as a player? Why would you defend this is what I'm trying to say. What would be the problem? Now, I can see from Epic Games standpoint or any other game developer who is profiting off of this, why would they defend this? Well, it's because FOMO sells. It sells more battle pass purchases. It sells tier purchases, because why would you spend all of these tiers? Actually, that's not true. Why would you buy tiers? So that you can get everything faster than if you're to just grind through it. That's why people buy tiers. It's the same reason why people buy GTA shark cards, even though you can technically grind for absolutely everything in that game, but yet they still make absolute bank off of people buying shark cards, which just gives them GTA money basically in game from real money. That's what you're doing. You're converting real money into GTA money. And if you play that game like a hardcore player like I have in the past, and you make millions and stuff like that, you would wonder why people do that and buy shark cards and everything. But that's not how the average player thinks, right? And going back to Fortnite, it would be the exact same thing. People, if you see a battle pass skin that you really want and you don't want to wait for it, some people will just spend the $50 or whatever to skip to that tier. They will do it. It's why they still sell tiers to this day. The point I'm trying to make here is the average player who spends money already is going to do so regardless of if there's a timer on it or not, because of the fact that there are just simply people who are lazy and they don't want to actually grind, or they just don't have the time to grind regardless of if there's a timer or not. It doesn't matter if they do it over time or not. They just want to have it now, and that's completely fine. That is why I think people would still want to purchase things and purchase tiers even if there was no expiration date on the battle pass. So I don't think this would be entirely destructive of their battle pass system, other than the FOMO aspect. The FOMO aspect is still not good. The way that they've changed it over time, by the way, with Fortnite, they've changed the FOMO aspect by basically saying that yes, battle passes from Chapter 5 Season 4 and onward will now be able to be released back into the item shop at some point. They have said this, right? But at the same time, I don't think that's enough, because it's not like they're going to be able to sell the battle pass again as is in the future. They're going to basically, if they do bring anything back, which again, they're not guaranteeing it, they just have a spin on words to still feel that FOMO feeling, because there's no guarantee, quote unquote, that they won't bring back these skins and items back to the shop. But that's another thing, items. If they didn't just allow us to go back and earn every single battle pass, or at least if there's no expiration date on the battle passes you've already purchased, well then you wouldn't miss out on a whole bunch of items. There's so many items in the battle passes that people don't want to talk about. They just talk about the idea of exclusive skins returning. They don't like that idea, or the people who don't like that idea, they say that kind of thing. I'm saying though, when it comes down to it, that there's so many different music packs, wraps, gliders, pickaxes, smaller things that aren't as important as a full-on character skin, and yet those probably would not end up in the item shop. Maybe they could, actually they could, but there's no guarantee of this. And as the game grows and there's more and more skins, more and more items, what's the likelihood of these skins returning all that often? I don't exactly know, and that's why I want this kind of system to be in place. I want the system where we just can buy a battle pass and you can have it forever. Doesn't matter if you don't finish it, you can always come back, especially now with their system where they have a list of battle passes that are all being earned at once. If you just kept adding on those, and if you bought a battle pass, you didn't finish it, it just got added to the list of battle passes that you can progress the next time you log on, I think that'd be a fantastic system. I think that'd be way better. Whenever you get back, you play the game, even with the most recent battle pass, whatever that might be. Let's say it's chapter 6 season 3 by then, right? I don't know. And you missed out on season 1 because you purchased the battle pass but you didn't actually finish it. Well, you can finish it then. I think that's how it should be. I don't know why we can purchase things and not have access to them later. I know, again, it's a cheap thing to purchase, but $10 for all of this content, that's the thing, right? That's why people, if there is anybody defending it, which there is, let's be real, there's always someone defending some business practice. You gotta leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. But I do want to say, even if you did spend the $10, you're still buying the rest, quote unquote, with your time. You're not just getting all of that for $10 and that is it. You either spend extra money so that you can get all the tiers, or you spend your time. That's how it works, and that is why it is that cheap. It shouldn't matter though if there's an expiration date or not. You're still spending your time whenever you get back on the game in order to earn those rewards, and I think that would be a very fair system. But anyways, I just want to see Fortnite improve over the years. I think this game is already going in a great direction. I already think that so many things that the game does is fair. Like, for an example, being able to earn V-Bucks and save the world is already a way better system than anything games like Call of Duty has. And I keep bringing up Call of Duty because that's a very popular game and they are so egregious nowadays. It is insane. $70 and then $30 black cell battle passes, as they call, and then $25 or $30 bundles. They just want more and more money. All of that with no way to earn COD points, whereas Fortnite is a free-to-play game from the beginning, and if you just spent $20 back in the day, you would have the founders pack of Fortnite Save the World, and you could just earn as many V-Bucks as you want. It was for $20. Yeah, sure, you could spend more if you wanted for founders packs, but I'm just saying, $20 was the minimum if you bought it a 50% sale, which was all the time. They were always putting that on sale. And while I do agree that they shouldn't be selling Save the World and then removing the ability to earn V-Bucks, I think at that point they should just make Save the World free or give people who purchase it the ability to earn V-Bucks. But I still do think overall it is a far better system than a lot of games do. I'm just saying I think it can do a lot better, especially when it comes to their battle pass systems, because the battle pass systems, even though again they're improving upon it, they're slowly getting rid of exclusivity, which is very good, because I don't like the idea of any sort of permanent exclusivity, because that drives FOMO up way more than it should be. But yeah, anyways, I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here to like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.